marco de un Estado burgués, ¿no? Sino como consignas transicionales de cara a llevar el nivel político hacia el socialismo.
So it's different,
con la consigna del
and it's
socialismo.
different from democratic demands, minimum demands, maximum demands, traditional. So we try to raise the conscience of the workers, and we know that bourgeoisie will not give that to them. We pose that so that the workers take on the arms and fight the regime at the same time as imperialism. Second, on the factory occupations, etc., I think we have to translate some of our documents and send it to you, yeah? Maybe translate to Spanish about the present situation of the workers.
Tenemos que traducir varios documentos que tenemos sobre la situación actual del movimiento obrero.
But at the moment, there are 3 ongoing discussions within the working vanguards at the moment.
En el momento actual hay 3 discusiones en marcha dentro de la vanguardia obrera.
One is the characterization of the Soviets, how the Soviets can be formed, at what time. So the second one is the characterization of syndicates, the trade unions. Some ultra-lefts are totally against it. They say it's reformist. And also there's a new discussions open with this new strikes going on, the question of workers' commission, clandestine workers' commission, in order to...
Por último, hay una cuestión importante como consecuencia del desarrollo de estas huelgas, que es el tema de las comisiones de trabajadores clandestinas.
In order to,
like factory committees?
Yeah, for the factory committees, but then clandestine, so that when there is a strike, and the strike stops, in order to carry on with the continuity of the strike next time, yeah. So there is a committee.
La tercera cuestión que están desarrollando es la cuestión de los comités de fábrica, comités obreros y clandestinos, ¿no? De cara a que comités obreros que se forman cuando empieza la huelga, pero de cara a que esos comités pasen a la clandestinidad en el momento en que acaba la huelga y puedan prepararse para la siguiente huelga.
So it's just, we will translate that. We've written an article recently, we translate it.
Recientemente, pero vamos a traducir artículos sobre estas diferentes cuestiones para publicarlos.
Yeah, on the question of, we didn't say third party, we said third front. That means usually 2 fronts open, like imperialism and existing regime. So traditional Trotskyist and Leninist position was that these 2 fronts, one is very weak and just deep social roots, the other one is strong capital imperialism coming to attack. So we side with this front. This is similar to what Fred just explained. So this is the traditional position, and that was our position before revolution as well. So whatever you say, however you say, whether you defend the masses, work Iran or Iran against imperialism, but you side with this particular weak regime. Now, Fred mentioned that if we say that we go for third front, we are siding with imperialism. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I think because like in... you didn't say that? You said logically.
En la práctica, en lo concreto, terminamos poniéndonos del lado del imperialismo. Yo creo que eso no es cierto.
That's what I understood. I'm sorry. If you didn't say that, then I misunderstood you. So therefore, what we say defeatist is a new line. I mean, it's it's different to what we used to say and what traditionally we say. What we say, like Lenin, for example, 2 imperialists or 2 bourgeois states, they fight against each other. Lenin called for the defeatist line. That means both of these have to be defeated. We ask the soldiers to turn their guns against the generals, right?
Lo que nosotros estamos diciendo es una postura más cercana a la postura que tuvo Lenin en el caso de los enfrentamientos de los potentes imperialistas, donde Lenin planteaba la derrota de ambas, ¿no? Y que la clase trabajadora girara sus bayonetas para luchar contra sus propias burguesías imperialistas.
So if we take this line, that means a third front will open. That means the workers' masses are against imperialist attack, and against this fascist regime.
Así que nosotros lo que planteamos es que se abra un tercer frente, que se abrirá, o que hay posibilidades de que se abra un tercer frente con los trabajadores en contra del imperialismo norteamericano y en contra del régimen iraní.
Now this actually happened in 1991 when the father Bush's father attacked Iraq to get rid of Iraq from Kuwait. You know, Iraq was Saddam was occupying Kuwait.
Esto ocurrió en 1991 cuando Bush atacó Irak por la ocupación de Kuwait por parte de Saddam.
And they didn't go after Saddam to topple him, but then they left him to go. There was suddenly for 2 or 3 weeks there was a gap between Saddam was defeated in Kuwait and he was just pulling his troops going back. And there was a
y lo que ocurrió es que hubo un periodo de 3 semanas en que Saddam había sido derrotado en Kuwait, las tropas de Saddam habían sido derrotadas, estaban volviendo, retirándose a Irak.
There was a gap, and that particular 2 or 3 weeks, the Kurds in the north and the Shias in the south,
hubo un periodo de 3 semanas en que los kurdos en el norte y los chiíes en el sur,
which both have got the leadership, that means the Shias in the south are under the influence of Iran, and the Kurds in the north were under the influence of the nationalist Kurds, etc.
Los chiíes del sur estaban bajo la influencia de Irán, mientras los kurdos del norte estaban bajo la influencia del movimiento nacionalista
in
kurdo.
these 3 weeks, they had no leadership as such.
En esas 3 semanas no tuvieron el liderazgo del paz.
Both camps, it's very strange, both camps, in these few weeks, the normal people, they formed some sort of defense committees.
Y en ambos lugares, en el Irak kurdo y Irak chií, la gente normal formó una serie de comités de defensa.
There was a possibility of Americans moving into Iraq at that time.
Había la posibilidad de que los norteamericanos entraran en Irak en ese momento.
And also there was a possibility Saddam coming to repress them.
Y también había la posibilidad de que Saddam le reprimiera.
And both camps said, down with Saddam, down with imperialism. We don't want imperialism, but down with Saddam.
Y en ambos casos, en los kurdos y los chiíes, ambos plantearon abajo Saddam y abajo el imperialismo.
That is a genuine sort of sentiment of the people in these 2 parts. And of course, in 2 or 3 weeks, both the leadership came and just took all these committees, dismantled all the committees, and said, no.
Finalmente, claro,
the court said we have to defend Americans, and then the South said, no, we have to create Islamic Republic.
Al final lo que ocurrió es que la dirección de los chiíes y los kurdos deshicieron estos comités de defensa, y la dirección de los kurdos dijo hay que defender a Estados Unidos, y la dirección de los chiíes dijo hay que defender a Saddam.
Under this situation that we have very reactionary regime, when imperialist attacks, there is potentially the possibility of a third front.
En una situación de un régimen tan reaccionario como el régimen iraní, un ataque imperialista norteamericano, sí tenemos una posibilidad real de que se abra un tercer frente.
So I quite agree with Fred or Lenin that at the moment it's highly likely this attack happens. But what I think is this: while actually this is not happening, it's a good time to have an internal discussion.
En el momento actual es muy improbable que haya un tipo de ataque de Estados Unidos en una situación así, pero mientras no va a haber esa situación, sí es interesante que tengamos una discusión sobre.
And we have had a lot of discussion with Fred in IS a long time. It's not a big issue, obviously. Tactical question, I think. But we have also written something, so we can produce that, and Congress can respond. We have a long-term discussion on that in written form, and then eventually we come closer and have a joint sort of position. In case something like that happens, then we have a position as an international position. Okay, and Afghan war, etc. Our position is same as what we have been producing in the oaxis.com. We don't have any different.